Hey Scorpio, welcome back guys. I'm going to be doing your general read for the beginning of May. Coming in. I think this is going to be interesting. I'm doing your past life, but we're also going to go do what's coming in for your near future. I did do some meditating on your energy. And before I get to your past and what I got, I'm going to show you the past card I got so it will make sense to you. So you're coming in your past life as the star seed. Galactic coming in. We'll get to this in a minute, but I'm going to, for it to make sense, I feel like I needed to show you that card. So, Scorpio, here in your past life, you could have been some sort of a dictator. You're a galactic seed, so you could be, from another planet. I feel like you felt stuck in this position in your past life. I feel like you could have been dealing with possibly a twin flame in your past life, and I feel like you felt like you always had to try to repair issues with this energy. And I feel like it's because someone here was, not truthful with you in a past life. They were sneaky and they went about things in a sneaky manner. You know what I mean? I feel like you were constantly, trying to work on things in the past life here. Possibly this energy could have lived in another country. They could have lived on another planet, I feel like, in the past here, I feel like somebody here held back on trying to possibly work with this energy because somebody here wasn't following universal laws, and I feel like someone here had all they could do to make some sort of decision in their past life just to be able to coexist, with others here. I feel like somebody here had to have a lot of time to rest and recover. And I feel like this rest and recover required water. So this is where you come in. You're a Scorpio, right? So somebody here that needed to rest and recover in a past life here had to be submerged in water to be able to heal. I'm also getting that someone here could have had someone else in their life here, possibly an earth sign where there was plenty of abundance, in your past life with this energy that was from your past. So in the near future coming in, I feel like you could be dealing with someone here, or this could be you, that has fake accounts on social media. I'm getting somebody here that's a line worker. I feel like this energy here wants more give and take, and they're going to be walking away from somebody here, possibly an earth sign here. I feel like someone here could be looking at progress with this energy, and I feel like they're going to have to make some sort of decision of what state they want to live in the near future coming in. Right now, I feel like they're holding back on this. They have plenty of options, but they could be dealing with someone here that's a real sweetheart. They're part of a family dynamic, and they could be an elderly sister. That's what I'm getting. So let's get to your galactic card here. Right? When this card came out, I'm like, this is going to be awesome because I never get this card. So we have galactic, so you could be a star seed. So we're going to look up on this and read a little bit up on this. I've got this may be your first time on this planet. If so, you probably feel alien, as if you don't belong. Earthy customs such as marriage and parenthood aren't natural for you, so you may not participate in them. You may also find most Earthlings to be very physically, psychologically, and emotionally violent. Your highly sensitive nature may be assaulted by such harsh energies. You just want to get along with everyone and be kind as possible. Your compassions help diffuse the world's tensions, making the entire universe a more peaceful place. It says you may find earthy relationships confusing and feel more at home with technology or energy healing. If you find other star people, you'll discover the kinship you're seeking, since those from other planets tend to be shy and socially awkward. You may need to go where they gather, such as online message boards, computer courses, science fiction conventions, scuba diving trips, and Reiki classes. Pretty cool, huh? So we're going to see if we can pull you some cards here on this past life. Galactic. All right, we have the overall energy is taking that leap of faith with the Fool card coming in for your past life energy here. Even though you were feeling stuck here, Scorpio, you still made it. You made a go of it here. I feel like. So what's coming in for Scorpio for this past life, Starseed? Starseed for Scorpio. Yep, you have a victory coming in. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like somebody here had a victory. This could have been you, but I feel like you could have been dealing with somebody here from your past, that felt wounded and guarded here. I feel like somebody felt jealous, possibly, Scorpio, about your success, about your happiness, about how you took situations that weren't necessarily great and turned them into something good. You know what I mean? So I feel like someone here in your past life could have been jealous of you, which could have, basically kept this energy on guard with you at all times. I feel like there was a lot of pain here in the past life, and I feel like somebody here that has had this victory here felt like they couldn't really celebrate this victory with anyone in their past life. They had to hold it back. They had to hold it in, and they had to, basically celebrate yourself in the past year. So you got someone from your past that's feeling wounded and guarded about someone's happiness here. There's been a lot of pain, a lot of heartbreak here, but someone that's going to have a victory here is going to hold back on it. They're not going to tell people about this victory, because not everybody's, in this past time is going to be cheering for you. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like someone here could have been doing some spying on you here in the past. Like, they could see that you felt stuck here, Scorpio, but like I said, you turn that Eight of Swords into that leap of, taking that leap of faith. In the past life, you were determined that you were gonna make the best of things. You weren't gonna stay stuck, in a position here. And I feel like when you did this, took this leap of faith, it could have created conflict here, possibly. It could have created conflict with someone here that was trying to maybe get some sort of balance in their life, but they weren't feeling balanced, or they weren't able to balance things out. And I feel like this energy felt like, how is this energy? It's just, they go from one minute like they can't go no matter which way they turn. They don't have no place to go, but they turn something bad into something good. And they just turn things around here. And I feel like this causes conflict. And you could have been dealing with a Libra in the past, or you could have been dealing with someone here that just couldn't figure out how you were able to go from being stuck to being able to turn that around to taking a leap of faith here. So I feel like this could have caused riffraff. You weren't going to keep yourself in that situation, and you're the only one that could change it, right? In the past life here. So you could have been dealing with someone here that felt very conflicted, and it's because this energy was off balance and needed to do some healing, with the Four of Swords here. Someone here needed to do some healing. So what was Scorpio's challenge in this past life? Yeah, in the past life, it's saying that someone here could have came in very slowly and made an offer here, possibly to two people. We have a Knight of Pentacles coming in. So someone came in, took their time, and, maybe made an offer to two people. Yeah, you could have been dealing with a fire sign here in your past that was being sneaky when they made an offer. Well, they were trying to be sneaky here when they made an offer here to possibly a Princess of Pentacles and a fire sign, Leo here. So somebody here was juggling too and made some sort of offer in the past. And I feel like this could have put somebody in their head about this situation here. And it could have been this energy from your past. Yeah, it was this energy that's... I feel like this energy from your past is always on the defensive. I feel like somebody here felt like you could have put them in competition with someone else because you made an offer, to more than one person. So, and I feel like this energy is on the defensive because they're not happy for you're happy. You know what I mean? With the Ten of Cups here, they can see that you're making the best of your life here in the past. You're making the best of a situation here, and I feel like this energy is, you know, they thought that, you know, because that you were going through all these trials and tribulations in your past, that this was gonna put you out of commission here with this Three of Swords, you know. And I feel like somebody here just felt like, you know, I'm gonna make the best of it. I can choose to be happy or I can choose to be sad, but I know I can't share this with anybody because not everybody here is going to be clapping for me with that Four of Pentacles. So someone here decided to hold back this victory with this energy. I feel like somebody here in the past held back from very much from telling anybody what they did. Excuse me. So, what's the root of this victory for Scorpio? Yeah, the root of this victory was you had to go through a lot of challenges to have a victory with the Seven of Wands coming in. This is the root of it. You beat these challenges. Your energy's coming in at the bottom with the Princess of Cups here. So you beat all these challenges and you had a victory. You know. Yeah, I feel like... you know, there could have been a lot of confusion and illusion here about what reconciling, you know, a situation was truly about here in the past. And I feel like somebody here knew that they deserved more give and take than what they were getting here. So you could have had a cycle here in the past that ended with a fire sign. We have a Queen of Wands, the World, and we have your energy coming in. So you had to face all these challenges here and possibly by yourself. You couldn't share your victories with anyone. Yeah, you went through a lot of pain in your past life here. And it's because you possibly weren't from, you know, this earthy planet. You were from another planet here. So you weren't only going through missing where you came from. You were already also going through, you know, things here as well. So you faced a lot of things by yourself in this past life, you know. Yeah, I feel like in this past life here, you chose to be by yourself here. You could have, I feel like you had a choice here to be a mother in a past life, and you may have chose to be single here instead. Because something here didn't feel right to you. So you chose to stay single and possibly, you know, work on having positive movement forward in the past. So what is Crown in this reading? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like in the past here, you could have had some sort of a wish fulfillment here. You know, to have some sort of a commitment here with someone here. But I feel like this energy was being sneaky when it came to love here. And I feel like it took a lot of strength here, Scorpio, for you to move on here and possibly offer something to someone else. This may be where you decided here to stay by yourself. Because it's showing you coming in as a King of Cups. You know, you're coming in, you're wearing your heart on your sleeve, you know, when it comes to wish fulfillment. And you could have been dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag here. And this energy wasn't being truthful with you. With the Seven of Swords, they were lying, cheating, whatever here when it came to love. And I feel like it took a lot of strength out of you to be able to turn the other cheek here. I feel like your intuition was picking up on this. You know, to turn the other cheek here and make an offer to someone else here. Because you have the Nine of Cups, the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups, and Strength coming in. You know. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you just wanted to be happy. You were manifesting it with this energy. But someone here was being sneaky when it came to communication, I feel like. About, you know, possibly getting a place together or settling down or trying to come, you know, to find common goals here. Someone here, I feel like here went ghost on you, you know, with a Hermit coming in. And this energy could have lived at quite a distance from you at that. So, let's get to your other card here. We have You're on the Right Path, Scorpio. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Spirit says you're on the right path, you know. says, in case you are doubting your feelings and plans, this card is your angel's way of encouraging you to continue with your present dreams and goals. Just the act of having a dream has added passion and meaning to your life. Now the angels are encouraging you to take positive action steps related to your dreams. They know that you'll feel happier and more energized as you devote daily time and energy to its fruition. Begin by centering your mind and body with a few deep breaths. Close your eyes and then silently ask your guardian angels, please clearly give me signs, guidance, motivation, support, and inspiration related to my divine life purpose. Notice the thoughts and feelings you receive after making this request. Work as a team with your angels by asking them for additional information and clarity, and then follow that guidance as it occurs. So Spirit is saying you're on the right path here. So we're going to get some cards on this and see what's coming in for your near future. Yeah, your overall energy for this, for your near future, is wish fulfillment coming in. 9 of Cups. Yeah. And it's going to be after you walk away from someone here that keeps holding back on you. You know, someone here that's not healed. You know, they may have said they were healed and they're not healed. They could be holding money over your head, or affection, attention, or communication. And I feel like after you walk away from this energy, you're going to find that wish fulfillment with the 4 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups coming in. So you got someone here that's not healed, and this is why they keep doing this. This could be creating a lot of confusion for you. So what's coming in the near future for Scorpio? Something's coming in divine timing. You got a Ace of Pentacles coming up under the deck here. So in divine timing, you got money's coming in. Money's. Yeah, Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, your energy coming in. So you got something coming in divine timing here. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you got a fire sign here that's going to want to come into union with you. Someone here is going to want to come in and make an offer to you. Yeah, and it's someone here that may want equal give and take here, Scorpio, but they want to take their time. They want something to develop naturally here, I feel like, in your near future. They're coming in slow. Could be dealing with the earth sign here. They're coming in slow to make an offer. Slow and steady wins the race, right? So this energy is going to come in and make an offer to you. So what is the challenge for Scorpio for the near future? Get family coming in. Family and finances. You could be dealing with 3 people here as part of a family dynamic. This is going to be the challenge. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like you're trying to come in and make an offer here because there's challenges here with 3 people that are part of a family dynamic. And I feel like whatever these challenges are, I feel like someone here needs finances. So I feel like you're going to come in and make an offer. Your energy's coming in with the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles. So there's 3 people here. I feel like you're trying to financially help you to get off the ground. You know? Yeah, you want to take that leap of faith. You're trying to have strength. Because I feel like someone here is trying to move on from something. This could be you. You could be trying to move on from a situation here. Yeah, you're trying to temper your emotions with this. You could be dealing with a young air sign. And there might not be enough give and take with this energy. So you're dealing with family here in the near future coming in. You're going to try to be brave. Take that leap of faith. Have that strength you need here. There's someone here is trying to move away from something. And I feel like you're trying to temper your emotions with this. Whatever you're trying to get away from here. I feel like you're trying to make a one-time offer here. You know what I mean? And then you're trying to move away from this is what I gather with this. Yeah, you could be dealing with a young air sign or an immature air sign. Yeah, this energy might want more give and take here, but they're coming in, and whatever happens here, if somebody doesn't make a big enough offer or whatever this is, it's going to create a tower here We have the Tower and a Page of Wands coming in. So you could have fire in your chart here. Feel like it's going to set someone off here, possibly you, and it's going to create a missed opportunity. Yeah. So what is the root of this? Something coming in divine timing here. What is the root of this for Scorpio? The root of this is you got someone coming in. They want some sort of commitment and they're feeling wounded and guarded. I feel like you're not going to see this coming. You're not going to see this coming in here. You know, somebody here could be juggling an idea here about these two energies, but I feel like you could have an Empress coming in. And this Empress, you know, she rebirths new life to situations, but I feel like you're not going to see this coming. This could be your mother, the mother of your children here, but I feel like someone here is going to have to make some sort of a choice when it comes to a commitment with the Two of Wands and the Four of Wands coming in. And this is going to create somebody here to feel wounded with the Nine of Wands. This is the root of something coming in divine timing. Yeah, your energy's coming in, saying you're feeling heartbroken here. You could be dealing with another water sign such as yourself. But there's some sort of a third-party situation here with a King of Cups, a Three of Swords, and your energy coming in. Yeah, you're trying to temper your emotions with this. You're wanting to take swift action here, possibly towards someone here that's financially stable. Could be a Taurus, an older man, or someone here financially stable that's just making a tiny offer to someone here that's feeling trapped from your past. So what is crowning this reading for Scorpio? Yeah, it's crowning this reading is you got a new beginning coming in with the Ace of Wands. And it could be, you could be dealing with a Virgo or someone here that's been doing some work on themselves here for a while. Yeah, I feel like you've been working with this energy that could be living at a distance from you. I feel like this water sign has come in and made an offer to you, whether you're younger or older or vice versa here. I feel like there was some sort of a cycle that ended, and endings bring new beginnings here. So I feel like either you or someone here that's been working on themselves is ready now to come in for a new beginning. Yeah, this energy's been in their head here for a while. And it's because someone here could have two choices between a fire sign and a Libra here, you know. Yeah, someone here is trying to make a decision when it comes to commitment. So what else for Scorpio for the near future? Oops, there it is. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like somebody here that's in their head about two energies here. Something they're not going to see coming here is possibly someone here just is wanting to be independently owned and operated here with this Nine of Pentacles in the near future. Someone here I feel like is happy where they're at. They're happy with themselves. They can do what they want, when they want, and how they want to do it. Someone here that's single and fancy-free. I feel like these energies aren't going to see this coming. This could be possibly you here, Scorpio. You know, that you just feel better being on your own, you know. Yeah, because someone here could be trying to manifest here. Get a soulmate coming in, trying to manifest, but they're feeling burdened. They could be juggling too, and they're in their head about it here. So somebody here has got a fire sign and an Empress here, and they got something coming they don't see here. So I feel like somebody here might get a surprise. You know, they might get a surprise. They get two energies, but what they're not seeing here is someone here just wants to be single. They're happily being by themselves. I mean, they like to have friends, and they like to go do things with friends, possibly. But they're just happily being single by themselves here. You know, and I feel like this is going to confuse a lot of people. You know, it's like, you know, why do you want to be alone when you've got all these choices? You know what I mean? I feel like someone here is just happy being on their own, you know, and get a fire sign. So you could have fire in your chart here, Scorpio, coming in. Or you could be dealing with a fire sign that's just happy to be single, you know. So let's see what Spirit's got in store here for advice and then we'll get you some tiles. So. And this energy that's single too, Scorpio, could be someone that's been alone for a while anyway. So they're not no big head brush to get, you know, in a commitment, or they may not want to be in a commitment after a time of being by themselves. So what else for Scorpio here for advice, Spirit? Yeah. Yeah, somebody here is going to want to fight with you that's coming in to make a small offer. Yeah, I feel like you may have made some sort of offer here to a family dynamic. Someone that was feeling stuck here. You could have made some sort of offer here. And there could have been a cycle that ended with this energy. This energy could be coming back in, and they may want to fight. They may want to fight this out with you here. This energy could be very manipulative and controlling that you're dealing with here. Because there was a missed opportunity to have equal give and take. And someone here could have made an offer, possibly. But I feel like circumstances, things happened here in between that time frame that someone made an offer. And it caused someone here to be on the defensive. And it's like saying, you know what? I probably shouldn't have done that, you know. So what is Spirit's advice with this situation? I feel like someone here is deciding just to stay by themselves. That's what I'm getting. It's like the more people you have, the more drama you have. Yeah, someone here at a distance here is trying to have strength with this situation. Yeah. Yeah, someone here is wanting to move on from this, I feel like. I feel like you're going to speak your truth with this energy here. That could be going into hermit mode here, that's moving away from a commitment. It's going to take strength here, but you're going to have communication with this energy, Scorpio, and say, you know I may have said this. I may have put my foot in my mouth, you know, with a hangman here. But now that I've had some time to think about it, I have choices that I can make with that Two of Wands, I just decided here that, you know, why make things more challenging for myself with the Seven of Wands here? I've gotten used to being by myself, and I feel like when you do that, it's going to create a betrayal. Because you may have made an offer here to a family dynamic. You know, someone here from a family dynamic here, and now they're going to be upset about this. Yeah. I feel like somebody here expected more give and take from you, you know. And I feel like, I mean, you could have taken some sort of action from this energy here, but, you know, I feel like somebody here doesn't realize that, you know, Scorpio here has been by themselves for quite a while. You know, maybe Scorpio here's, you know, made that choice that, you know what, I don't think this is going to work for me, you know. Yeah. You're gonna upset somebody here that's very manipulative and controlling, you know, that likes to have the upper hand here. They don't like somebody that got a head on their shoulders and can make decisions for themselves here. Yeah. Yeah, Spirit says you're going to have strength with this energy here and possibly put your foot down here, you know. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, Twin Flame coming in at the bottom here. Not going to make this energy happy, you know what I mean? But you know what? You have a right to change your mind, you know? So, hold on a minute, guys. I got to plug us in or you're going to disappear. So. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Anything else, Spirit, for Scorpio? Because I feel like somebody here that's part of a family dynamic, they're saying there's 3 people here, may have gone through and tested each one of these family members, and nobody's wanting to give in. Yeah, nobody's wanting to make an offer here with this Ace of Pentacles out of 3 people. Nobody's wanting to make an offer. And I feel like somebody here has burned their bridges with people. This is why. In the near future. So now they're looking at you. And I feel like you could have made some sort of offer here, but I feel like you may be, you know, you may have not been around this energy for a while, Scorpio. So I feel like you're feeling better. You're feeling better about this if you can just move on, you know, with that Chariot and have a wish fulfillment here. You know, yeah, you want to take a leap of faith here. I feel like You could be going towards another water sign. High Priestess coming in, Cancer, Pisces energy. Yeah, there's a wish fulfillment with this energy here. Yeah, you're wanting to work on seeing where this goes, I feel like. You know, I feel like you're not wanting to get messed up with this family dynamic thing going on. So let's get you some towels and then we'll close this reading. Alrighty, here you got the letter R coming in, number 1. Somebody with an R in the name. Randy, Robbie, Ruby. Someone with an R. You got the letter Z coming in, number 10. I have no idea. Zany? I have no idea. You got the 2 E's coming in, number 1 coming in. You got 2 E's coming in. You got an I coming in, number 1. And you've also got Sugar Daddy coming in. Sugar Daddy. So someone here may be meeting a Sugar Daddy. And you've got a bee coming in. Something's going to happen here that's going to sting like a bee, right? Or somebody's going to get a bee in their bonnet. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. If it resonates, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate it. And we'll talk to you folks later.